It's game day tonight, 7 o'clock, UBS Arena. The Isles versus the New Jersey Devils. If you're watching on TV, it's on MSGSN and MSGSN2. I bet you can guess which one the Islanders will get relegated to tonight. This is the second meeting of the year between these two teams. The Islanders took a thrilling game in overtime right on the beginning of their last road trip swing, where they had a really good trip, winning 3-2 with an overtime goal by Matt Barzal. As I said, as I said in the past, the division and the conference are extremely tight. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers went out and beat the Vancouver Canucks, and as a result, leapfrogged all the way to second place in the Metro Division, knocking the Islanders into the first playoff wildcard spot, 1 point ahead of the New Jersey Devils, who hold the second playoff wildcard spot. This is a huge game in the standings tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Huge game. The day before the Christmas holiday, on ugly sweater jersey night, the first 10,000 fans get an ugly sweater jersey. So get there early if you want one of those. But bring the energy, bring the vibes, bring the momentum, bring all the noise you possibly can. There will be New Jersey fans in attendance. This game is huge in the standings. A loss tonight could knock the Islanders right out of the playoffs. A win tonight could leapfrog them over the Capitals back into third place in the division. That's how tight it is, and that's how tight it's going to be for quite a while. Technically, right now, the Devils actually have a better record than the Islanders. The Devils' record is 20-15-1. The Islanders are 19-13-4. So even though we have one more point on the stat sheet, points-wise, records-wise, the Devils are a better team. Jack Hughes is back as well. The Devils have Jack Hughes back, so it can be interesting to see the dynamic with the Devils now with Jack Hughes. They are coming off a loss to Buffalo, who have been red hot. The Islanders saw that the other day when we lost to them in a shootout. They're 4-6 over their last 10. But right before the Buffalo game, they had a 2-game winning streak, beating Vegas and Utah. The Islanders, as we know right now, are in the midst of a 3-game skid, albeit the last game was an overtime shootout loss to Buffalo. But and they're 6-3-1 over the last 10 games. But there is much to be done there. The Islanders right now, their power play is 27th, at 16.4%. The Devils are 12th at 20.7%. The PK, again, the Islanders' PK has slipped a little bit. It's down to 13th at 81.6%. The Devils' PK right now is 27th at 75.8%. This is the third game in a row, I believe, where the PK and has been our power play and our PK have kind of been in the same levels as our opponents, where our power play has an opportunity because the PK of the opponent seems to be lower statistically, although the past couple of games it really hasn't mattered. Let's see if we can turn the page here on that. In terms of goal scoring, the Islanders are down to 23rd in the league at 2.83 goals per game. The Devils are 27th at 2.25 goals per game, but they do have Jack Hughes back now, so maybe they're going to start seeing a ramp up in that. Let's hope it's not tonight against the Islanders. We are still 8th in goals against in the league at 2.75, and the Devils are 14th at 3 goals per game. This is going to be a tale of the tape at the very beginning of this game. The Islanders, for the past 3 games, have come out flat as a board. We know this. We've seen it. I've ranted about it. If they can come out tonight with some purpose, some drive, and some motivation, if they can come out with some legs under them and they can put that first goal up on the board and keep the crowd in the game, they have an opportunity here to possibly, wear the Devils down and take those 2 points. Special teams is going to be key. The PK has to step it up. We cannot be giving up a goal in the first 2 minutes of the game and be chasing our shadow for the entire game in hopes of trying to bring the game back to a tie and to try to snatch the game away at the end, like we did in Buffalo, where we did bring it back to the tie, but we failed to snatch the extra point in the shootout. Can't afford that right now. We need to go into this break with some momentum. The Islanders come out of the break and they play the New York Rangers on the 27th, and then they have the Utah Mammoth coming into town, I believe, on the 1st of January. Let's take a quick peek at the schedule as we look. So, as you can tell, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how the teams play tonight. The Islanders have been kind of up and down all around, and it's been kind of a mishmash of games from them. Their efforts has been kind of all over the place. I'm not sure how it's going to look. We do know that Big Save Dave Riddick will be playing in goal tonight. Ilya Sorokin has some kind of injury that Patrick Roy says is not serious, that he will be nursing until after the break. Whether that means he plays against the Rangers on Saturday or not is a good question. We shall see. Marcus Hogberg has been called up from Bridgeport on an emergency basis to fill that second slot. The Devils will probably play Jake Allen. He's been kind of their number one, I believe, between him and Jacob Markstrom. Jake Allen actually has the better record. He's 10-8 with a 2.47 goals against and a 9.12 save percentage, whereas Markstrom is 9-7-1 with a 3.4 goals against and an 8.81 save percentage. So my guess would be that Jake Allen will get the start tonight against the Islanders. If you sense some hesitation in my voice, it's because I have some. We know Bo Horvat will not play tonight. He did wear a non-contact jersey in warm-up in the practice yesterday and did not participate in the full team practice. He did look good skating. The videos that were shot by Stefan Rosner and put online on Twitter on X were really good. He looked like he was pretty close to being back, so that may be a good sign. Hopefully the Islanders are just going to keep him out for maintenance purposes, bring him back against the Rangers right after the holiday, and we can go back to having full strength at that point. Whether or not it's Maxim Siplikov or Max Shabanov tonight, it will be an interesting decision on the part of Patrick Roy. I think he's going to have to try to move people around and try to shake people up to get them to play to their potential. I'm hoping tonight we get to see a continued resurgence or a renewed resurgence from Simon Holmstrom and Anthony Duclair. We need those guys to be productive in order for us to be successful. So it's going to be exciting. The night before the Christmas break begins, short Christmas break for the Islanders. They have the next game on Saturday against the Rangers, but they will go into this break tonight following this game against the Devils, 7 o'clock, UBS Arena, MSGSN or MSGSN2. So bring the noise and bring the energy and bring the support if you're going to the game tonight. And if you're watching it on TV, please exude those energy vibes through the screen. Get the team some motivation. We need these 2 points. This division and this conference are going to be like this all year. And I'm already bald, folks. I'm already bald. I don't need to lose any more hair. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. As always, let's go Islanders. Let's go.